Hello, geometry students. Time for video 12. Hold on, this is going to be a quick one. The title of today's video is Words to Symbols. We're going to translate equations that are given verbally into symbols and then solve them. So let's take a look at a couple examples. All right, so we just need a little practice at this and getting used to how expressions are phrased. So the first one says 14 more than the product of 3 and a number. Whenever it says and a number, we're going to represent that with x. Okay, so 14 more than the product of 3 and a number. So the product of 3 and a number is multiplication. It'd be 3 times x, and then to make it 14 more, plus 14 says is. That's equals 65. All right, so it doesn't say is less than or is more than. That would be an inequality. Just 14 more than the product of 3 and a number is 65, so it's an equation. Then we can go about solving it. We can subtract 14 from both sides. I'm not going to show all the work today. Equals 51. And then divide both sides by 3. We get x equals 17. That's the number that makes the statement true. So once we have it translated, once we get used to that, this is going to be no problem for you guys. All right, 12 less than twice a number. We have to be careful here. The temptation is to do 12 minus 2x, because it's how it looks like it's written. 12 less than twice the number. But this isn't the right order. 12 less than something means we're subtracting 12. So it has to go 2x minus 12, and then is 44. So this is one of those things you have to be careful about, and after a little bit of practice, you won't fall for it. So if we add 12 to both sides, we get 2x equals 56, or x equals 28. The solving part is no problem. Just got to be careful in translating. Okay, our third example, 4 less than the quotient of a number and 2 is 3. So we have the quotient of a number and 2. Quotient is division. So it means we have x divided by 2. Then we want 4 less than that. So we're going to subtract 4 is 3 equals 3. So solving it, add 4 to both sides. And we get x over 2 is equal to 7. And don't forget how to solve these. We have a number divided by 2 equals 7. So we're going to multiply both sides by 2. And we get x equals 14. Again, the translation from the verbal expression to the equation or inequality is the new part. All right, second round. Here's some more equations. The equations on this slide involve parentheses. Okay, so the first one says 2 times the sum of a number and 4. The sum of a number and 4 is x plus 4. That's the sum. And we want to multiply all of that by 2. So when it says 2 times the sum of something, we need parentheses. So 2 times the sum of a number and 4 equals 60. Okay, now we can solve. I would distribute. And if we subtract, we get 2x equals 52. And it looks like x equals 26 if everything went okay there. Next, 3 times the difference of 10 and a number. So the difference of 10 and a number, when it says the word difference, we do it in the order it's given. So difference of 10 and a number is 10 minus x. Difference is subtraction. Okay, and we want 3 times that. So this is another case where we need parentheses. 3 times the difference of 10 and x is 36, means equals 36. So let's solve this really quickly. 30 minus 3x equals 36. I'm going to subtract 30. And I'm going to be careful here. I get negative 3x equals 6. And when I divide both sides by negative 3, near the bottom here, x equals negative 2. All right. Hello, Al. How you doing, man? All right. So over here, last one. 5 times the quantity. So 5 times the quantity, 3x minus 6. The word quantity signals parentheses. We want 5 times all of this equals 30. Okay, so distribute. 15x minus 30 equals 30. We get 15x equals 60. If you divide by 15, I believe you get x equals 4. Okay, so those are 3 problems involving parentheses. All right, our last few examples involve inequalities. So the difference of 42 and 3, I should say 3 times the number. It says 3 times the number. 3 times the number. So the difference of 42 and 3 times the number. All right, so 42 minus 3 times the number would be minus 3x. So there's the difference between those two things. 42 and 3 times the number is less than, okay, so this is an inequality, 18. All right, let's solve it. Subtract 42 from both sides. We get minus 3x is less than, I believe that's, let's see, 24, negative 24. That should be right. And if we divide by negative 3, we have to flip the inequality. We get x is greater than 8. Okay, so we started with an inequality, finished with an inequality. All right, here we go. B, the quotient of x and 2, so that's x divided by 2, is greater than or equal to 41. Okay, so this is a one-step one. All we got to do is multiply both sides by 2. We have x divided by 2, so we're going to multiply by 2. So if I multiply this side by 2 and that side by 2, these cancel, and I get x is greater than or equal to 82. That was short. All right, we're already at our last example. 2 times the sum of a number and 6. So 2 times the sum of a number and 6 would be 2 times parentheses x plus 6 is less than 30. There we go. There's our less than sign. And my 2 disappeared, so we need 2 here. So 2 times the sum of x plus 6 is less than 30. We got it. So let's distribute. And subtract 12. Divide by positive 2. No flipping because we divided by positive 2. And we get x less than 9. Okay, so with a little practice, these aren't going to be hard for you guys at all. So here we go. We're already there. Today's journal assignment. There are 4 expressions here I want you to translate and solve. The first 2, A and B, are equals. They're equations. So you should be writing equations. The last 2 are inequalities. Is less than, is greater than. So those are inequalities. Okay, good luck. I'll look for those in class.